Hey, what's up, guys? It just started, so yes.
Hello,
My
everyone.
boy, Matthew Cote.
Welcome to our fifth
Alright.
year celebration. How crazy is that? A huge thank you to our fans, the people who've been with us for years, 5 years of going from humble beginnings to 5 years down the line being re-reviewed by the likes of IGN and GameSpot, giving us a 9 out of 10 by being the greatest asymmetrical multiplayer out there. Five
Honestly, I can
years
agree with it.
from our humble beginnings to today. A huge welcome to our old friends who've been with us for so long. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being with us and supporting us.
Oh, I just
And
realized they're in
to
the
all of our new
archives.
friends
That's
out there,
dope as
people who
hell.
might be joining us for the first time, welcome. Grab a log by the campfire and enjoy the show.
Alright. Chapter reveals in 15 minutes. 5 years does what did by Daylight, Resident Evil chapter reveal, year 6 roadmap, Rome Beyond update, live design, 15th anniversary celebrations. I know for the 5th anniversary, they're going to be bringing back the crowns from the 4th anniversary. If I had
Now
to make
join
a
me on a stroll
prediction
down memory
for
lane.
uh, the
Behaviors
Resident
in
Evil
making
killer, it's
games for
probably going to be
about
one of
30 years, mostly for
the
other
sisters
people,
from the village from the
licensors
new
and
game,
other
but
publishers
I
and
don't know.
developers.
Guess we're going to have to see.
But all of us on the team, we have our own stories we want to tell. And one of those stories that we've been wanting to tell for a long time is the story of this fantasy, being a villain in a horror movie. Uh, Way back when, a decade or so ago, people were telling us horror doesn't sell. I mean, unless you're like the big ones, like Silent Hill or Resident Evil, but really, don't even try. So
Have
we
both of the
tried.
games.
We didn't give up. We released one as a comedic twist on this called Naughty Bear. If you don't know Naughty Bear, go check it out. It's magical.
Naughty
A
Bear.
little later on, though, we had one of our designer come up with a little prototype, a very simple hide and seek thing with someone trying to hide and do a thing, and someone else trying to catch them and finish the game. And it
Last
was
year they did
so
the
good. It was
chapter
pure
reveal at the
tongue
very
candy.
end, so
And we figured that by
it's kind of sad,
slapping
but
on
also
that
kind of nice
skin
that
of
they're doing it right at
the
the very start.
70s, 80s horror slasher flick, we were onto something remarkable. So we put
Hmm.
the old band back together. We went and get Ash and Dave and Phil, and we put a team of about 30 talented, special people on it. And in June of
What's up?
2016, Dead by Daylight came to be.
God, hard to believe. I've been playing
One of
since
the first key moments
2017.
for us happened just a little before launch. So the first Halloween before launch, we showed it internally to the rest of the behavior people. I remember we put the killer on the big screen and we put the survivors in a different room and we had people play the game and there was a lot of excitement and it was really cool. And then we put the survivor on the big screen and people went a little nuts and we saw the crowd really gather and root for the little guy to survive. And we realized at that point that not only was Dead by Daylight going to be a great game,
I forgot
but
to
it's going
change
to
my
make for an amazing
my
show.
thumbnail again. I
And
just
it led
realized
to
as soon
us
as you said that.
developing a close and
I can
really
real quick change it
rewarding
though.
relationship with our content creators around the world. They helped make Dead by Daylight the success that it is today, and it it really feels satisfying to be able to say that today we've made some good friends because of that.
Yeah, I'll change it
The
real
next
quick.
Halloween, after launch, when we added Michael Myers and Laurie Strode to the game from the original 1978 movie Halloween. At first, we shipped the game with 2 killers and 4 survivors. Today, now, 5 years down the line, we have 24 killers and 27
Wow.
survivors. We've managed to build a world that is so rich, so deep, dripping with story, so that all of these other legends of horror, those iconic characters from all different medias, were able to come into the game and our own original content can stand proudly
There we go.
side by side with the likes of Freddy Krueger and Ghostface. Today, we're very proud to say that Dead by Daylight is now the Hall of Fame of horror.
100%. I can
One thing
100%
that
agree
may
with
have
them on that.
taken us by surprise a little bit is the depth of passion that our fans have shown us around the world. I am lucky enough that I was part of the delegation that was sent to meet people and to represent Dead by Daylight around the world, and we've met some crazy passionate fans out there. And thank you for that.
That's cool.
I have seen firsthand the love, the support, the passion that unites people
awesome.
from everywhere around the world with that crazy game that we've made. One of the things I think that led to that is probably our creative team's talent and skill and the dedication of their research to try to find universal bits of horror. And whether they get inspired by the folklore or mythology that lives under your bed, it still shows that what scares you can scare anybody else. Horror and fear are universal, and it brings people together. And that is kind of magical. Now,
Matthew Coates is
after all
probably
these
one of the
years,
best
the team has grown
devs
close
I've
together.
ever seen.
The people around
he's
the
the
game, we're now
lead
over
director for
300
the game.
people at
He's
Behavior working on this.
incredible guy.
There's people all around the world that are our collaborators, our partners. We've made more friends and you know, partners than I can count. We've also had more inside jokes than I can count. Maybe one day we'll tell you what really is at the bottom of that campfire. Maybe one day we'll explain why the jar of salty lips. And maybe you'll learn who is Jean-Marc Nelly.
Oh?
In the meantime, since I have an opportunity here, I would like to address something. At PAX a couple of years ago, I think it was in 2017, a journalist asked me about the state of the game, and they asked me about the team. And I answered them. Well, we were having some technical difficulties.
By the way, I think it's going to be the
lie.
survivor's going to be Leon.
But I answered them saying that I thought we had done a pretty good job so far.
And like I said earlier,
And
they're
for some
probably
reason,
going to
these words stuck.
the
People
sisters or
started
whatever.
using them willy-nilly. They started attaching these words to many, many things. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I love this team, and I love the work, the skill, the passion that has gone into it. I love this game. And if someone was to ask me again the same question, I do believe I would tell them again, I think we've done a pretty good job.
No! He said it! Fuck! I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Choices you make as you travel into the fog are of the utmost importance.
God damn it.
Now you go.
He's so...
Make that choice.
He's just a meme. Wait, is this like an actual... Oh.
Type the number 1 or the number 2 into the chat.
1. 69. You gotta queue at 69. Okay. Well, I voted for 1, so. We'll see. It's probably gonna go to number 2, though.
Make your whispers heard, and you will be rewarded.
What's the reward? Here, while this goes on real quick, let me do something. Also, it kind of fits for the 5th anniversary on my year back, the black and gold. Actually, it's just a black screen. What the hell? There we go. Alright. 10 rift fragments. What? Well, I'm not getting that on time. Whatever. I ain't too worried about it. 10 fragments there. That's pretty cool. I like that tank top.
Hey, horror fam, Darren Bousman here, director of the previous Saw films and the all-new Spiral from the Book of Saw in theaters right now. I just want to take a moment and celebrate with everyone the 5-year anniversary for Dead by Daylight. Congratulations to the Behavior team. We are all incredibly happy that Saw gets to be part of your legacy. The game continues. Cheers.
Frisk at the top, I've spoken to her before. Haven't really talked to her much though, sadly. She's cool. Five minutes till a
YouTube
chapter
の方で
reveal.
デッドバイデイライトを中心に
お
ゲーム実況動画生配信をさせていただいております、日本のフォグウィスパラーの一人、柏木ベルクラで、ございます。よろしくお願いします。そして視聴者の皆さんに質問です。もしあなたが霧の世界に
Withering of the trial if
連
you're
れ去
brought
られ
into
た
the
としたら
fog. Ooh.
意識に何を持っていきますか？ 1. 懐中電灯、
Flashlight, of course.
医療キット、3. 工具箱、そして4が鍵となってます。5周年ですよ。デッドバイデイライトが何千本も動画をアップロードしてきたんですけども、このデッドバイデイライトと一緒に5年共に歩めたことがね、めちゃくちゃ光栄です。本当に5周年おめでとうございます。
Yeah, flashlight, totally. Also, I must say, I'm loving that skull.
Hey everyone, my name is Meg Turney.
Oh.
I'm a cosplayer and a Dead by Daylight streamer, and my question for the audience is:
You're actually awake
which
for this.
cosplay would make you cross the street on Halloween night? Is it 1, the Huntress,
Which
2, the Wraith, 3, the Clown, or 4, the Doctor?
Oh, the doctor.
For me, definitely the Doctor. I
Yup.
don't know how to do those eyepieces, but I don't want to be anywhere near that. No, thank you. Ugh.
Eyes will
Did you
get
agree with me?
really-
What do you guys think? Let us know. And of course, thank you
really
so
heat.
much to both the Dead by Daylight community and the devs. I've been so excited to be part of this community, and it's been a wonderful
What?
5 years. Happy 5th anniversary, and here's to many more.
Come play the piano! Music, you know how I love music. Play the piano. Yes? Well done.
Alright, well, if I'm gonna fucking be the Pyramid Head, I'm gonna play Pyramid Head. Let me get the head and start! I still can't see. Okay.
Like, somebody said, probably, maybe would be 2 killers, 2 survivors, maybe. Hopefully there is. Whoa. That is sick as hell. What the fuck?
If you have cocks up.
Pantsless Myers!
Wait.
Sheesh! How can you be scared of Clown? This man is
Yahar!
dummy thick. Dressed up as Yunjin, I think his name is? I don't know.
Not that!
Oh, these are the drag queens.
Go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
One of you's not gonna make it out. He really wanted you to win.
The flashlight wasn't working. Some clowns, yeah, but
It's from Mar- This is me. This is me right now.
cauliflower.
And I'm Meg. See?
Oh. Some crazy cosplays. That's true.
Come here. Hey.
The drag queens for DBD
God.
are so
I
cool.
take it back.
Oh, he's yeah, like I was saying, he's cosplays are kind of crazy. Yeah, the drag queens for this game are really cool. Yo, the cosplays.
Oh no.
Kind of crazy. I heard Diva. And I'm pretty sure this is Susie cosplay. Susie do be kind of queen though. Kimchi. I think these are the new Fog Whisperers. Another cosplay for Yoon Jin. Jason Sully.
Thanks for joining my Dead by Daylight
Oh.
workout series. Alright, we're gonna start off with point at the killer. Point, point. Get off the couch and let's crouch. And pump, don't be afraid. Use those legs you've done before.
Oh, here we are. Yoko.
What is this? What is this?
This is the trailer for the
No, hold on.
reveal for Resident Evil.
Oh! Oh! It's Resident Evil! It's coming to Dead by Daylight! Oh my god, bro! What? Yo! 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 Fuck out of here! Yo! 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 No!
25 years
No.
of Resident Evil.
No! No! I don't even care. I don't even care about nothing else in the stream. Resident Evil is coming to fucking Dead by Daylight. I don't care about shit else in this. No. No.
Literally me.
No.
When I first saw it, it was just me. I heard Diva. As soon as I saw the badge, I was like, what the fuck? By the way, that's Felix on the hook.
On behalf of everybody here at Behavior, congratulations.
Why is she so emotional over it?
Over the years,
Take a shot. Okay. Okay.
DBD chapter when? I'm telling you, the fucking 5-year anniversary.
She has no clue what that was.
Hello.
You can't look at that charm that or the badge that fell on the ground and not know what it is, and then start freaking out as soon as it says Dead by Daylight X Resident Evil. Like, huh? See, she knows. Like,
You're shitting me, right? You're like, that's not real. This isn't actually happening, right? What the fuck? I knew it!
congratulations on 25 years of horror.
the king. What the fuck kind of reaction is that?
Oh my god. Resident Evil 25th Anniversary DVD Umbrella Charm exclusive chapter item, June 2021.
Hi. On behalf of everybody here at Behavior,
the f-
congratulations on 25 years of horror.
Oh, is this it? Oh, this is. Who are we getting? Meg? Oh, Meg's getting a Reworks, that's right. Wait, are we getting Nemesis? God damn! you gonna do my troll like that? Leon? Oh shit! Oh shit! Leon and Jill and Nemesis? Wow. They actually are putting in Nemesis. I did not see that
Hey,
coming.
Thank you for joining us today for this very special celebration.
Leon, I
So we
saw
are proud
coming.
and happy
Jill,
to finally
possibly,
be able
but
to
that's
reveal
so
the
cool.
content of the Resident Evil chapter and be part of the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil. As you may know, the team's been hard at work on the graphical rework.
Yo,
over
what
the
are they
last
doing
year.
for
That's why we
Nemesis?
couldn't add any new map to the game. That's going to change with the Resident Evil chapter.
Let's go!
After release, you'll be able to visit
who we going?
the Raccoon City Police
Yes! So excited for this. It's so cool. We've already seen this room. Please, more. Please. Devs, please. Don't just show me the starting room. Oh, that's where Mr. X came in. Okay. There's the library. Oh my god. This map is going to be sick as fuck. That's a good loop. Where the book was, I remember that. The conference room. Office. Yeah. That's a window. I remember that from the game. It looks so good. I am in awe of it. It is so visually pleasing to look at, and how far, like, completed it is. Can the bar go away, please? There we go. That's welcome, Leon. Yeah. So it also is an outside map then. It's probably not going to be too much of an outside map though, sadly. Inside maps aren't usually that good, but I'm excited to see how this one's going to play out because it's a pretty big map.
So
That
first of all, I
is
have to say that
amazing.
the map is absolutely gorgeous.
It
The
is,
teams
yup.
put great effort to recreate the map from the remake of Resident Evil 2 and 3. So you'll see some iconic locations such as the main hall, the archive, the STARS office, and others in there. It's truly amazing. Like if you played the remake, you can actually navigate around the map and recognize it perfectly.
That's good.
Of course, there's also going to be a twist in there since
Oh,
the
no.
entity is doing its own nightmarish version of it. All right, let's talk about characters now.
Yes,
There is a lot of
please.
very interesting characters in the Resident Evil franchise. It was very difficult to choose just one survivor. And that's why you're getting two for this chapter.
Let's go!
The first one is Jill Valentine, the brilliant STARS agent. Her unique perk will highlight her intensive training and her high adaptability in impossible situations.
What is the legendary outfits though? I need to know. Wow, she looks honestly really good. And the lighting. Please turn around and show me Nemesis, please. Please. I need to see this man. Better holding that flashlight. Is that the clock tower? Or just the tower in general? I don't know.
The second survivor is Leon S. Kennedy.
I may be a
Leon's been
Leon
having
main.
the
I
worst
honestly
first day
might
at
do
work
it.
ever, and it's not going to be better in the realm of the entity. His unique perk are gonna highlight his dedication to other, his resilience, and his goal-driven personality. There's also something really special about one of his perk.
I
It will
need to know
add
the
a new
perks.
type of gameplay to Dead by Daylight.
Huh?
With this perk, and under a certain condition, you will be able to spawn a unique item, a flashbang, inside the match.
What?
It's an item you don't need to equip in your loadout before the match. It's something that you will create within the match you're in.
Huh? That's gonna be so OP. That's gonna have to get nerfed at some point. Depending on... Oh, there's Nemesis. He do be kind of running, though. Yo, that's probably gonna... That sounds kind of OP. Depending on the circumstances, like, when you can spawn it in, that's... Oof. That's a good window.
Okay, let's talk about the killer now.
Yes.
So again, there's a lot of different monsters we could have used out of the Resident Evil franchise. But we chose the classic tyrant, the Nemesis.
How are they gonna do that?
The Nemesis power is called T-Virus.
Think
With
fast, sugar
his
nuts.
special tentacle attack, the Nemesis is able to infect survivors. Infected survivors are going to be sick. They will cough, they will vomit, so they're going to be
They're doing
easier
this
to
again.
spot. And they also become vulnerable to the next tentacle attack, which will not infect them, but will damage them instead. For each infected survivor, the Nemesis power grows, and his tentacle gain more reach. So he'll be able to attack over pallets, over vaults, and in
Yeesh.
some tricky places on the maps.
That's...
But there's a way to get out of this infection for survivors. There are some vaccines around the map that can be used to get out of this
What's
infection.
gonna do to buff
But
them?
there is a limited quantity, so make sure that
Oh.
you absolutely need it before taking it. The Nemesis unique perks will make you feel like an unstoppable hunter that can use both brains and brawn to cause
probably gonna
panic
be like 5
amongst the
vaccines.
survivor ranks. On top of that,
Yeah,
for the
it's
first
the
time
Dead
ever,
by Daylight X
this killer
Resident Evil
is
collab.
assisted by AI characters. So we are adding zombies to the maps when you are facing the Nemesis.
What?
Zombies are patrolling the area, and survivors need to be careful of both Nemesis and them so that they don't get bitten and infected by the zombies.
That's... Show me, please. Wait, I think I just saw one in there. I'm holding up his arm. He's gonna hit him. No? That's insane. Pallet break animation? He's just straight up slamming it. Honestly, that's perfect. Cause yeah, of course they couldn't give him like a rocket launcher. On the outside, but giving him that tentacle for his attack is honestly that's perfect. That's a perfect right in the middle. Oh, he also has a punch. That zombie though, that's gonna be crazy on small maps. Like, what are you supposed to do on a Midwich? Chests look different. You can kill them by stunning them with Palo. That's, don't know about that one, Chief. With head on, probably. You can actually kill the zombies. Why would you want to kill the zombies, though?
That's it. That's the content of the Resident Evil chapter. So I hope that you are as excited as we are to see the Resident Evil content inside Dead by Daylight. I sure am. I mean, this has been a dream come true. I played these games so much, I still have the original copy of Resident Evil 2 from my teens. So you'll be able to experience this chapter in the PT,
Yes!
which will be right after this event.
How much
And it will
longer till
also
it's done?
come out
Oh, you see that?
June 15th. So mark your calendar.
June 15th.
So I just want to finish by saying thank you to all of our community for staying around with us.
Right after
and
the
having
stream,
fun with
the
us,
PTB starts.
and I
I'm
wish you
totally going to
an
be playing
happy
that.
5th anniversary.
100% going to be playing that. That's honestly insane, though. They actually are adding Nemesis, Leon, Jill, and zombies
I'm so pleased to be
too.
with you, Justine, today to talk about this part of the broadcast on the roadmap for Dead by Daylight for year 6.
Here's the roadmap.
So we're going to present the new DLC and the new maps for next year. We're also going to talk about the 4 tomes for the archive that are coming next. And we will finish with the 4 pillars of Dead by Daylight and all the features that comes along with them. We're starting very high as well this year with a unique and incredible license. I'm so pleased to work on Resident Evil, and we can't wait to see that DLC out and see the player having fun with this. Obviously, I cannot say anything about the other DLC, top secret.
It's fine. We'll spill the beans at a later date for sure.
But something that I can say is we are going to release a total of 4 killer, 5 and not 4 survivors, and also 2 new maps.
I think that's going to be really cool. I think
all
of this is going to be some pretty exciting content for all of our players coming out.
That means they're
'Cause there's
probably
not
going
only
to be
that.
releasing
I mean, we've also, like you said, we've got 4 tomes.
another
Our
license.
players now expect us to have 1 new tome every mid-chapter with a new survivor story, a new killer story, a story about the observer. And we want to keep on telling these as time goes on. The more original characters we create, the more stories that we have to tell.
You want to know more about this character.
Exactly, and like we've got some ways to tell this that I think we haven't even been able to show yet. So I'm really curious to see what we can actually do and how the players react to everything. Because the lore in Dead by Daylight it's rich, and we just want to be able to show as much of it as we can. And we also have all the events that we want to be doing. We have an upcoming anniversary event that actually, if the players stick around, they're going to see more about that later. I'll be coming back. We have our Halloween event that is always so much fun to do. Always a lot of work, but absolutely worth it. And just to recap on something that we mentioned during the archives anniversary, and I believe it was a blog post, we are always going to focus on these events as the big ones during the year because we want them always to be big. These are the moments for our community where we want them to celebrate together and realize that, look, this is Dead by Daylight's time. Come celebrate with us. This year is going to be no exception. I think we're going to deliver on a really
Jason
big
is
anniversary,
not.
a really
They are unable
amazing
to add
Halloween event
Jason due
that's
to
coming.
the lawsuit.
And that doesn't mean we're ignoring any of the other smaller ones. We
With
still want to do
Jason's
something
name.
for winter. We want to do
They
something
want
for
him
lunar.
added, though.
But there's something built on a smaller scale. But it's still going to be a great reason to come back into the game and enjoy DBD. So, after all that, I think it's really worth looking at, what we actually have coming in year 6 with our pillars.
So we have 4 pillars that help us to create the roadmap for Dead by Daylight. The first one is the first step into the fog. This is all the features that are here for the first moment you enter into the game as a player. Then the second one is the game house. Game house is really important for us. It's really everything that is optimization, bug fix, and stabilization for the game. The third one is the realm beyond. And this is a work of visual update that we're starting to year 5. And the final one is live design.
Yeah, I think all that stuff is super interesting for us to be going into and to even dive in further so everyone knows what's going on for the first steps into the fog.
Well, it's not just they already have a game.
We know,
for
with
Friday
Resident
the
Evil, tons of
13th.
new players are going to be coming into this game.
That
if
makes it
if I was a Resident Evil
they're
fan and
unable
had
to
heard
do
Dead
it.
by Daylight,
It's just
I
that
know I'm gonna be
lawsuit that's
checking it out.
stopping them.
So we've really taken a look at our entire
Because
tutorial
they've said multiple
process,
times they
every
really
way that
want
we
Jason and
teach players
DBD.
how to play Dead by Daylight, and tried to identify what we need to fix or what we need to improve. DBD, honestly, it's a very complex game We know we don't do necessarily the best job of teaching people, but I think we've made a great improvement. And the first step to that is by reworking the tutorial itself.
Plus, that
So
game
from the
isn't
moment that player actually steps
alive
into the game,
anymore.
we're gonna really guide them through. This is what you need to learn. Then we actually have some bot matches for you to play.
Boss matches.
Are brand new, and I think it's going to be a very nice, safe way for players to actually learn how to play. And we're going to be giving you some amazing rewards as you go along the entire thing. On top of that, we're looking at other things that have been, like barriers, I would say, for players getting even deeper into the game. And we're talking like matchmaking being, too long, and so we're trying to find ways.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's, it's not easy. I think you can say.
Yeah.
So what we're really looking into is ways to incentivize players to maybe play a role that has like less weight or more of a need at that current point in time. If maybe you're a killer player, but we need more survivors at that time, then we'll offer you some incentive to actually go play that. On top
Jason
of all that,
would
I mean,
complete
we're
the circle.
constantly working on the matchmaking in the background, trying to
Just
find
that
ways
damn
to
lawsuit
optimize
that's
it
stopping it.
to get you into matches faster.
That lawsuit would have been over by February,
And,
but
the more
one of
matches
the
you play, I think the more that
just
you'll
before
actually
the
experience, sadly with any live game, some toxicity.
court case,
What we're actually working on for
one of the
this
lawyers
is
died,
the auto
so they had to
ban feature.
reschedule.
So at the end of every match in the tally screen,
So by
there's
the
this
time
option
they
where
do
you
that, it's
can
probably going to
support
be the
a
end
player
of
for doing good
2021.
behavior, applaud them for doing something well. And right now, this is our customer support team that is looking over it, manually. What we're doing with this change is this is going into an automated system. If players receive a certain amount of
must say, I
negative reports,
love this
we are
background.
going to take action. And we're going to let you know that
Hex, or
your
the
report is
totem,
actually having
gem,
an effect on this, and we're going to
campfire.
thank you for it. All of this is really great for our players, but I know 5 years on, some things in Dead by Daylight, like the news, are still in English. That's going to change.
Nice. That's a big improvement.
That is, yeah.
I think so. I mean, even not everyone at our office is super great in English. People around the world. We're spreading even more community managers around the world to create more communities where you can engage with. It's just as important that we do this in our game as well. So as soon as you start the game, you have your language available to you.
We'll finally have the news in French. That's cool.
The next step after that is really making sure that we stomp as many bugs as possible in our game, and we take a look at game health.
For a game as Dead by Daylight, which has been out for 5 years now, it's always a challenge to find the right balance between creating new content or maintaining and improving the existing mechanics. For the first years of Dead by
I don't know, I've
Daylight,
never watched
we
the
put more time
2017
and
rewind.
resources into creating new content because the goal was to create a
But,
rich and deep experience for the player.
As I've played Dead by Daylight,
But now, recently, we've
you may or may
adjusted
not
our
notice, but this
roadmap,
is like
because
the
we
areas
have
where the
a lot of
survivors
content
sit
that we need to
around the
support.
campfire
And we've decided
when they're not in the
to
match.
improving what we have, mostly.
Yeah, I think that's really a really important thing. That's it's good that we're taking time for it, because a lot of our earlier content, I think it was great to bring everyone together. But eventually there's kind of a maintenance cost. You need to make sure all this new content is working together properly, and that there's no issues going on.
Able to
So we have two ways of doing it. The first one is really looking at the game and see what we can do to improve it in terms of stabilization, optimization, gameplay fixes as well, but also making the game less exploitable. So that's a big chunk of things. But on the other hand, there is something that we need to take care of. We need to look at our internal processes and make sure that internally we can also improve as well as the game. And for that, as
Don't
an
know about
example,
Sam.
we've decided recently
Sam's not in the
to
game,
migrate the user
but
interface of the game
I don't think they
to
actually
a
want
technology that is called UMG.
him to be in it.
It's the
There
UI
hasn't been any
manager
like
of,
nods toward it like any
Unreal.
of the others.
And the
like
idea here is to
Candyman.
stop working on outdated
Because
technology.
Candyman, they also really want him,
and
but
we take this opportunity to redo all our screens
no, Pinhead's not in here.
to also
They don't
make
want Pinhead
them
either.
more
I'm pretty sure.
performant, more modern.
Well, of course, like
so we
they
can have
want
more
them
features as well in
because
it.
yeah,
I think that's
but
gonna
it's
be
not like
great
their
just because
first
once
idea
that's
to go
done,
for
every
them.
screen is going to feel fresher, and it's going to allow us to do so
They've
many
been
more
at
things.
this
and,
point. They've been going
speaking
towards
as a
more
product manager,
video
I'm pretty
game
excited
horror
for,
than movie
what
I'm
horror.
sure
things
you
we
are.
can actually bring
Because
into the
last
game.
license,
Obviously,
I'm pretty sure,
it's a long-term
was
process.
the
We
Pyramid
need to
Head from
keep the
Silent
effort
Hill.
on the stabilization,
And now we have
on
Resident
the
Evil,
new
so they're
technology
obviously
things.
going towards more
But
video
we
games
hope
now.
that in the next releases that will be out for year 6, you will be able, as a player, to see more stabilization and only concentrate on the fun for the game. And talking about keeping and maintaining what is already there, what are coming up next for the visual update and the Realm Beyond?
So for the Realm Beyond, I think this is something that a lot of our players were really excited about when they heard about it a year ago or so when we started. It feels like it's been an eternity. This is really the project
the
of
fog rolling
overhauling
in.
everything in DBD to bring it to the level of all of the current content. Because it's been around for 5 years, right? And let's just say, Dwight needs a fresh coat of paint. Him and the others and then all the maps and everything, they've been around for quite some time.
Wow.
I think they need to be shown some love
The
and really
updated
brought
Trapper.
up to today's standards. I'm loving everything the team is able to do for this, and for those who are really just joining us or don't know what the Realm Beyond is,
Looks really good.
it is more or less that, just taking any old maps, old animations, reworking this, maybe adding in new ones to make something make more sense, like repairing a generator. It used to be the same animation no matter where you are. Now every side is something new, and that was something really cool and immersive.
It feels more realistic. Like you
it
can
feels
deal
great.
with it, actually.
Like you might be a little bit more immersed and forget the killer's coming to get you, but I think that's the point. So on top of all of this, we're starting to look at some survivor reworks. So I think we've already shown off a few of them, but a lot of
I
our
know
newer
they're
survivors are
reworking
very
all
highly
the,
detailed, and we wanted to take the time to
four
revisit
survivors.
some other ones.
Haven't seen
and
Wraith or Bully
rework
yet,
them,
but
them a bit.
as we
We're
just
aiming
saw,
to really make them
Trapper's getting a
recognizable,
rework.
but a lot more flexibility with the actual visuals and just more detail overall. So on your current gen systems, it doesn't look like you're playing something from a few gens ago. Not that I'm talking about gens. So this is all the kind of stuff that they're actually going to be going over, just after this in the Realm Beyond segment. And I think it's going to be a lot of really interesting stuff that they can cover because we're not done yet. On top of all of that, I mean, one more thing that I don't think we ever stop with is just our live design and constantly tweaking it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like we, as we do for the Game House and for the Realm Beyond, keeping and maintaining what we have, making it better, improving it, the gameplay will just follow the same rule this year. So basically, we're taking the core mechanics that we have, and we're going to make them better, to change them, to tweak them, redesign them. The
Tomorrow
idea
I'm
behind
100%
this is
streaming,
you have been a player for a
what was
long
it?
time, for several
The
years now.
PTB,
I'm sure of
100%.
that.
Definitely a few.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
we wanna
playing the
keep you
PTB or
interested.
later today.
We want you to connect to Dead by Daylight and just say, okay, I'm going to play something different tonight. I'm going to discover something, and it's going to be exciting. And this is what we're looking for with changing the mechanics that are already there. We have mechanics that have been there for such a long time. It's time that we put some love on them. I'm not going to enter into the details right now because Matthew Spriggan is going to do it way more better than me.
I think that's totally fair. There's honestly, whenever I look in some of the notes for some of the design changes, it really gets into it. And I know our very engaged fans are, they're reading every little bit, and it's amazing the things that we can do to keep all of these characters and elements feeling fresh. That's the core of DBD, right? It's again to match. You don't know what you're going to find, but we want to make sure that you have a good time.
Exactly.
I think that's
Here, let me
really
real
just
quick
to sum
actually
up all
show
the
you.
pillars.
So it's not actually
quite
done
nicely,
yet,
I'd
but
say.
Yes.
go to the PTB,
we've got
you
tons
go
of segments
to properties.
coming, and I mean, stay tuned for all this to hear more about the Realm
for Steam,
Beyond,
because you can't
about
actually
live
get the
design,
PTB on the
community,
console version of Switch.
everything.
You go to
stay tuned for
betas,
the entire broadcast.
and
We're happy to
it'll
have you.
appear here. So that's how you get to the PTB. Then you have to re-download it, and then you can then play from there.
The choices you make as you travel
Oh,
into
here
the
we go.
fog are of the utmost importance. Now go and make that choice.
Man, I really need to. Dead by Daylight needs to hurry up and reinstall so I can get these rewards, damn it.
Type either number 1 or number 2 into the chat.
Honestly, what I would give to be a Fog Whisperer, I'd keep playing Dead by Daylight every day again.
Make your whispers heard, and you will be rewarded.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Have any other questions? Feel free to ask, and if I know it, I know it. If I don't, well, I don't. So one is going to get chosen. Damn, it's not 69%. Feels bad. Yeah, I'm gonna speedrun write this shit down. Just you watch. Damn, I actually wrote all that shit down before it ended. Oh yeah, you get it, Justin. Oh? Follow on what? That's actually cool.
Hey everyone, my name is Kayla. You might know me as Cauliflower. My question for the audience is, which
Aggressive
map
pencil
animal
noises,
is
yes.
just begging for some in-depth lore? Is it Maurice?
Maurice!
Is it Mr. Moo Moo, the cow, and Larry's, the hospital bed? You might not even know that there's a cow in the hospital bed. Or is it Wingy McFlapflaps?
What the
from Dead Dog Saloon?
Dead Dog Saloon.
Personally, I'm gonna have to go with Moo Moo.
Maurice.
It's a cow in a hospital bed. I need to know more. While I'm here, I just wanted to give a little shout out to my community, my Dragon Army. Thank you guys so much for supporting me over these years with my Dead by Daylight content.
I don't watch Cauliflower.
And thank you to
How
the
am I
devs
supposed to
for
know?
creating a game that has so much staying power, has so many incredible
They don't have
licenses.
Alien, but there's been a lot of like.
You guys have done some
Here, let me
crazy,
real
amazing
quick.
things. So thank you,
Let
because
me
I've been
real
able
quick put it
to
on.
base
Be
my
right back
career
for a
on that,
second.
and it's been huge. So thank you. Congrats on 5 years. And here's to 5 more.
Let me show you some. Somebody fan made did this. Hopefully it will load.
Hey
Puppers.
everyone, I'm Puppers.
I'm
I
Puppers.
do have a question for everyone. If you had to choose between chocolate or vanilla escape cake, what
What
would
the fuck,
you
Puppers?
want? For me, I
I'd be
feel like I
chocolate.
would want a chocolate escape cake.
Use the code in the
Don't know
store.
why,
If you're on
but
Dead by
I
Daylight,
love
there's a
chocolate.
redeem at the top when you're in the store.
Vanilla
It's the top right.
would be
Click
too
that,
now.
enter the code there, and get your
Alright,
rewards. If you actually put, if you put
enough
nice
cake.
in all
So
lowercase,
I'm
you'll get
thinking
69 blood
all
points.
the DVD now, and the
Yeah,
Dead by
Puppers, I
Daylight
can't hear you
community
well.
for being so awesome to me, and for all the years of playing, streaming, and hanging out with everyone.
What the fuck,
I really
Puppers?
hope everyone has an amazing 5-year anniversary. And yo,
And yo.
remember, if you're comfy, you're winning. I'm a lovely thing.
I don't know. He doesn't sound like that at all. There's just Puppers is great, but yeah, here's the.
Hey everyone, I'm the King, and I hope
Oh,
you all are
okay.
having a fantastic day. Today, I have
Yeah,
a
let me
question
real
for you
quick do
guys in the Twitch poll
show you a
chat,
little
and that
bit.
question is,
Yeah.
what
This
noise
is a,
does the Wraith's bell make? Is it Bing Bong,
Bing
Ding
Bong, of
Dong,
course.
or Kling Klong?
No,
I
it's
also
Bing
want to
Bong,
wish
of
Dead
course.
by Daylight a
Bing
happy
Bong Bong.
5th year anniversary. Thank
Yeah.
you for all
This
of
is
the years
fan-made.
of fun and
Animation's
enjoyment
all
and bringing
fan-made, too.
everybody together. Thank you to the devs for all the hard work that you've
cool.
put in over the years, and shout
Background
out
is
to our
dope.
community as well. I hope you guys got your answers in, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Bing Bing Bong Bong. Mauji. Mauji. It was actually Mauji, yeah. That's a boosted moment. Jingzang.
It was at this
Oh no. Is he gonna have Tombstone? Tombstone. Ragged. Oh, Vincent Vega. Oh no. I see his Huh? Huh? She just walked off the edge.
Fuck off, chat.
They actually do, yeah. They have a Pyramid Head in Cheryl Mason.
There she is.
I remember this. I was here for this stream.
Dude.
Deaton Matarazzo was there. That was cool. I stuck around for the entire stream.
Beach.
Trapper got me fucked up. Steve! Papa Steve! Oh no. That's so bad. They were all, Huh. That's a boosted pig if I've ever seen one. Yeah, they also said they were open to the idea of 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my god, what?
Legion.
I didn't know you were here. Honey, that's your own fault. Why were you here?
8 realms, 26 maps. Did character models, quality of life, and accessibility improvements. This is Cold Tower. I remember this. Remember this rework when it was revealed? Suffocation Pit. Right? Yeah. No. Yes? I think it's Suffocation Pit. Outer Haven Wreckers. Wait. I don't remember the map names. I know this one's Gas Heaven. I love this rework. It looks amazing. We got Ormond. I think it's more of Scott Cawthon came to them. But they did say they were open to it. The purple guy! Oh, this is a nurse map. Daddy Campbell's Chapel Place! Rework for Clown. I remember that rework changed his look and his overall rework. New look on Nurse. New look on Doctor. Honestly, not a lot of people knew he was African American. And then all of a sudden his change came out, and it's like, what? Only way you would actually know that is if you read lore or seen his lore video. Grandma's house. Got LED Immune Gin. We have Matthew Cote.
We've all seen the graphic update that we've been doing the last few months, and we've talked a little bit about it as the realm beyond. To go into a little more detail, we'll talk with Phil Ivanovich, our art director, and Stéphane Yelin, our lead level artist, about what that means. The first question I have with this, obviously everybody's question, is why? Why did we decide to do this big rework, and why now?
It's a really good question. I mean, the game was out for 5 years now, as we all know, and that question of a rework was always in the back of our head, but we never found the right moment to do it because of multiple reasons. But with all the next gen console coming out, we thought it was the right moment to bring our game on par with what is being done in the gaming industry. But we never expected the success and the longevity of the game that we have right now. We are now 5 years later, and we have all the new tools, the bigger team, and I think we can achieve what we wanted to do a while back.
Okay, so we decided it's the right moment. And then what was the vision? What was our goal going into this?
The main goal with the rework was to have a more immersive experience with the player in the game. Either in the mood with the environment or the animation. You know, when somebody's repairing a gen, I think people really enjoy that because it's really, you feel like you're repairing a gen. We're always constantly listening to our player, and we make sure that we don't lose the essence of our game, but at the same time pushing new boundaries. We've been super excited with all the feedback we got, and we're really looking forward for people to see what we're coming next.
Top you missed
So
it.
obviously
They
that's
showed
a
the
huge
Resident
undertaking,
Evil
right?
chapter,
That's
what
a
they're adding.
big project. What are some of the main issues we face doing that?
So the main challenges with DBD, we all know that DBD is from, it's a game that's from 5 years ago, and it's live. So the thing is, when we try to build new environment to update those, we have old data that we're trying to rebuild, to change.
Yeah, but we're gonna have
and
to
also
play the
we try to fix
PTB at
those
some point.
performance
So
issue, and we have the
after
new
this
data
stream,
as well.
the
And
DBD
sometimes
stream,
those
make sure you
data are
download
clashing with
PTB.
each other, and we try to make
Totally
sure
wanna play
that
that.
it's not happening. But it's a live game,
If you
so
actually
we
are
have to
home.
move
I don't know if
have
you're
to
working.
move forward, and we can't stop.
So obviously, those are big challenges, and to do that, we had to go back and essentially rethink a bunch of the tools
That's
and the
Matthew
pipelines that we
Cote,
use, right?
top
Yes.
bet.
So we took a step back and we just realized that our pipeline was obsolete. So of course, the whole team, we bring the idea of, okay, we need new tools. We need to empower those artists. We need to make sure that if we want to achieve the quality that we want to achieve, we have to make the right choices. It means
99 packets
evolving,
of sauce.
rethink the way that we are creating environment, and this is the whole team work. Like, it's not only environment, it's animation, environment, textures, shading, lighting. It's a huge job.
Yeah. All right. So, new tools, new pipeline. What's the future hold? What are we gonna do with that?
The goal here with all of this merged together, it's to build atmosphere, mood, because after all, like DBD, it's like an horror movie.
Yep.
So we all know that DBD was more gameplay driven, but it makes sense. It's a game. But what
Those
you're
bastards.
lacking, it's immersion. So with all of this merged together, we're trying to bring that immersion. We had storytelling to those maps. We create like more fog, more work on the lighting. So when you experiment the game, you forget that it's a game. It's the feeling that we're trying to build.
I think there's something really cool we're gonna try to do with terrain, right?
Yes, the terrain is pretty flat in DBD right now, and with the fact that we're changing and trying to evolve in the right direction with the new visual that we're trying to bring to DBD, we're gonna add more relief to this terrain, and I think this will add a little bit of spice to the gameplay. We can change the perspective, how
New
the
codes don't
killer
work.
or the survivor
Make
plays
sure
the
you
map.
add them right, maybe?
Awesome.
I don't know.
That's cool. And we're
As soon as
also going to
mine's
be
finished
working on
downloading,
character animation,
which it is.
right?
Yes, yes. Another big part of the
I'm gonna
immersion
open
is
it and
the
turn off the-
characters and their animation.
The sound.
The animation team and the character
Ooh, wait.
artist team did a super job. They're working on the bringing the
Code.
texture on par with what we're doing right now, but also the animation team working on all those animation, like the interaction with the gen. Also, by doing so, with the texture and the animation,
I
we
think
want the
the
player
code's
to
broken,
connect
yeah.
even more to the personality of the player, of the character he's playing. And I mean, it's all connecting together. All we're doing
Oh, it
is
did work,
a
okay.
big chunk that at the end, it's the immersion. It's not just one part, it's the entire work of everybody on the team.
What other cool things can people expect to see in the maps that we're making?
Well, the old rework things. Also, we
like
wanted
Jason
to add extra details, some that we already started, like jump scares. We did it with the Midwich map, and it was pretty cool. We stayed faithful with the original game, but I mean, putting it in our game was pretty cool. I think people really enjoyed it. Adding a lot of storytelling to have a bit more story to the map, not just the map.
And what about lobbies? I know people like when we mess with the lobbies. Are we going to do that again?
Yes, we're gonna keep on messing with the lobbies. I mean, it's something we've talked about in the discussion with the rework. I mean, it's super important for me and the other people on the team. It's the first thing you see when you start the game. So for us, it was important to have this first connection to what's being released, the killer. So veteran or newcomers, they immerse themselves in what's being done at the moment.
Awesome.
I
And
don't
I
know
know
about that
that
Oh, well,
a big
it
question
isn't.
that's on
No,
everybody's
whatever.
mind right now is,
I had to worry about it.
yeah, but are
250,
we going to
not bad.
get more maps?
Oh, good.
Yes.
Whoops. Resolution. Oh. Ooh. What do we got here?
Hi, I'm Matt, design director on Dead by Daylight.
I work with the creative director and the game design team
Rank
to bring
roulette.
you guys amazing licensed and original chapters, killer
Let me try that.
updates, perk adjustments, accessibility features, and more. Our talented designers are constantly exploring new features and mechanics to keep trials fresh and fun for players. And I'm
thank you
super
very
excited
much.
about some of the things that we have planned for
let's
the
see what they're talking
future
about.
of Dead by Daylight. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about live design. For a game that's been out for the last 5 years, live design has become an important part of our process of updating and maintaining the game, delivering new experiences, fixing exploits, improving quality of life, and generally attempting to make the game feel fairer for everybody. When it comes to live design, we're a little more reactive to what's going on in the community and in the game. So we generally base our design decisions on 3 main factors. Feedback from the community through surveys and focus group testing,
They've been doing a lot of
the
surveys.
data
I know
and
that.
information that we get from the game itself, and of course, our own design intuition and experience when it comes to looking at the changes we can make. It's difficult to be entirely transparent about what we're working on. While the team's in the design phase, certain features and mechanics are often still being prototyped and play-tested and go through numerous changes along the way. That said, there's 3 things that we're super excited to share with
the
you
PTB?
today. New
Yes.
killer updates and their associated timeframes. A brand new type of perk that we're working on for survivors.
Is that the
and
Leon
finally,
one?
a bit of a shake-up to the
Ooh.
Memento Mori system.
They're reworking it again?
Over the last few years, we've made many small adjustments to our existing killers in Dead by Daylight. Some of our killers have had even more significant updates to their powers and abilities, such as the Doctor's Static Blast,
That was a
the
rework,
Clown's Afterpiece Antidote,
That was a rework too.
and of course, the extensive overhaul of the notorious Freddy Krueger way back in
Crazy rework for
2019.
Freddy.
And while we feel that there's still many small adjustments that we would like to make across the board, our main focus for Year 6 will be on addressing the newest killer that has come into the Dead by Daylight roster. Moving forward, we're hoping to review, update, and release small balance patches for every new killer within the next 2 to 3 major updates after they go live. And that is, of course, on top of any hotfix adjustments that we may make along the way.
That's
In
what they're
this
doing
way,
more
we
changes
can
with it,
generally
though.
stick to a clearer time frame that gives us enough time to review and analyze the community feedback and the game data. Soon, when players see that a new chapter is out, they'll also be able to expect some balance changes, value tweaks, and small quality of life improvements for the previous killer in that same chapter or the mid-chapter patch after. We're also working on a brand new type of perk, something that we haven't done for a while. Unlike Hex Totem perks and Obsession perks, this new type of perk is for survivors.
Is it the
And we're
flashbang
hoping
one?
that it will introduce some really fun and interesting gameplay moments for Survivor fans. Boon Totem
Boon
perks
Totem.
will give a brand new interaction to survivors standing next to a Dull Totem in a trial. I can't go into the full
Huh.
details about how all this works right now, but we are very excited about the interesting new strategies and gameplay that this will bring to the game. Not only will it give fans something new and interesting to play with, but it will also give us, as game designers, the opportunity to come up with creative new perks in the future. And we're looking forward to releasing the first of our Boon Totem perks in an upcoming chapter. We're also looking at revisiting how Moris are triggered in the game by killers. We've been listening to the fans and seeing the effects that they can have in the game, and despite the recent changes to Mori offerings, we feel that there's a less toxic way that we can approach this element of the game, and that's something that we're going to be working on in the future. Currently, a killer can play an offering that grants them the ability to eliminate a survivor from a trial by their own hands.
Yeah.
Before the recent changes to the Mori offerings, this allowed the killer to end the game prematurely for any unfortunate survivors that ended up on the receiving end. We're
Ooh, that's kinda
discussing a new
OP.
approach now to triggering Moris that is no longer based on playing an offering, but rather integrated into the core gameplay of the trial. This new feature would mean that, in effect, killers have to earn their Moris rather than be granted the opportunity by simply playing an offering. We're looking to move away from the perception of Moris being a toxic part of the game towards something that's seen as more of a natural progression of the trial. We're
What's the
hoping
point
to
of
deliver
Devour,
an interesting
then?
new game mechanic that not only provides
Are they
new
gonna buff
objectives
Devour?
and new strategic decisions, but also gives the survivors the opportunity to choose whether or not they engage with the system or ultimately deal with the consequences of that choice. Again, I can't go into too many details right now as it's still in the very early stages and is likely to go through many significant changes before it's ready for release. Having said that, this is a feature that we, the Dead by Daylight design team, are really excited about prototyping and playtesting, and we can't wait to see your reactions once it hits live servers.
Devour
As a small
so
bonus,
no
we're also
more
looking to prototype an
gone.
update to the key item in the game, and this would tie in directly with the Mori system gameplay, so look out for that one as well. Well, that's it from me. We'll have more on how these elements are developing over the coming year, so keep an eye out for news.
But what's
and
the point of
updates.
it then?
And
Like,
thank you
if
for
you're
your
gonna have a
continued
Mori,
support
like, you
over the
earn
last 5
game.
years.
What's
See you in the fog.
Devour does that.
Hi friends, it's your girl Die Hard Diva, and I just want to give a huge congratulations to Dead by Daylight on the 5 amazing years. What a crazy journey it's been. All the new chapters that were brought into the game, all the additions, all the surprises you've given us, and also all the new players that recently joined the community. So my question to the audience is this: are you a killer main, survivor main, or do you play both? When I
Both.
first started playing Dead by Daylight years ago, I love being a killer main. But later on down the line, I actually have a lot of fun playing survivor. I like playing with friends, and it's also good to know both sides of killer and survivor. But I'll still be a killer main at heart. To my community in the Diva Realm, I just want to say I love you all so freaking much. Thank you so much for all the love and support you've given me throughout the years. Even though we can be messy and chaotic, we still have a lot of fun with our fog fashion videos. The hype you've given me with my Dead by Daylight cosplays, you guys are the best. To everyone at Behavior and a part of the Dead by Daylight team, I just want to say thank you again for the 5 incredible years of all the hard work you put into the game. And here's so many more. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, both. Oh, Matthew, what are you doing here? Oh, you do be cleansing the hex totem though. Oh yeah, you get that Devour, big boy.
What's up, everyone? This is K-pop artist Kevin Wu.
What?
And I want to wish Dead by Daylight a happy 5th anniversary.
What?
As the consultant for the Untitled Chapter, my question for the viewers is, what does the trickster say in his Mori?
Oh, fuck.
Is it 1, welcome, good show, 2, let's go, thank you, or 3,
fucking
go
Korean.
crazy, good scream?
Go crazy,
I wanna
good
thank
scream.
Dead by Daylight for standing
I'm gonna say
and
3.
supporting me. See you in the
Because that's a go. I'm pretty sure it was go crazy. Was in the like the tease for it. But yeah, I would. Yeah. So I guess he is the trickster. So he actually was. What? Oh. Don't see very many Korean Dead by Daylight players. Customization by takeoff, huh? Huh? 3D printing a trapper mask? That's a cool Dead by Daylight logo. That looks incredible. That looks crazy good. Custom console giveaway. Wow, that's...
Hello, Dead by Daylight. Happy anniversary from the world headquarters of Ghostface. This is RJ Twitter at Fun World. Wishing you all the very best. And we're very proud and pleased to be a part of your family and hope to be for many more years
He's an American
to come.
singer.
All the
Yeah,
best. Congratulations.
Like, he sounded American.
Let's talk a little bit about how we're going to celebrate 5 years
was
of
just
Dead by Daylight. And to help me do this, with me I have Not Queen, our lead community manager, and returning after public outcry for his leaving, Justin, product manager.
I'll never understand why.
Well, just
You want me
take it
back?
in.
All right.
Enjoy. Now, before we start, I believe you have a note you want to make.
Yes, I have a note I want to make. So everything that we're going to discuss today, from in-game events to community activities or pride activities, everything is going to be ending up on a calendar on our social media. So if you're not following Dead by Daylight on social media, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, you don't want to miss any of the details of what's going to happen. There's going to be much more than what we just talked about today, so follow us. Now, how are we going to start this?
Okay, so before we hop onto like all the activities around anniversary, I want to say, with Resident Evil coming into Dead by Daylight, this is a big thing for us, and we're preparing the arrival of a lot of new players. So what we want to ask our veterans, our expert players, is to join us into welcoming all these new players.
We know that Dead by Daylight's big. It can be a little overwhelming when you start, so...
Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a lot of tips and tricks on our social media. We're inviting our veterans to join in and add to it. And we're inviting all of the new players to like follow us and check out and maybe learn a thing or two about Dead by Daylight.
People to actually play.
Awesome. Perfect.
Dead by Daylight.
Now, let's get into the actual celebrations.
Yes. So one thing that we started doing this year is hiring community artists to do art for us. So we had a Discord and Twitch emotes, and we had also key art for campaigns, for example, back in during the holidays. So knowing that, we love hiring community artists, and now we have a new project for you. So we're teaming up with the merch store, and we are doing a call to artists for designing of a new community line on the merch store.
That's awesome. And to make it clear, this is not a contest.
No, it's not a contest. This is us asking you, like, show us your portfolio, show us what you got, and we're going to hire some of these people to create that new line.
Somebody call Mason.
Wonderful. Now, what else are we going to do during this month of June?
All right, so as you said, it's month of June, and so it's Pride Month, and for 2 years we've been celebrating Pride Month, and this year we want to hop a little bit, you know?
Yep.
We want to celebrate a little bit bigger. So we're planning on a big event celebration called #Into the Rainbow. We're inviting you to join us in the celebration. But we also have something new in-game if you want to join the celebration in-game as well. So we have this new charm, this new Pride charm.
So you can proudly display
this was leaked a while ago. I remember
Celebrate
this.
with us. Awesome.
Yeah, and we're also going to add to the collection of emotes we had for Pride last year. So we're going to add a more diverse roster to our crows.
Amazing. All right. What else we got?
All right. So it's been 5 years that Dead by Daylight's been out. We've been reached out by a ton of community members with everyone with their own stories about Dead by Daylight, how Dead by Daylight impacted their life. We had weddings. We had babies.
Yeah, I signed so many babies.
Signed so many
What
babies.
the hell?
Anyways, so to celebrate our 50th
You heard
year
it here.
anniversary,
Matthew Cote
we're
signs
asking you to
children.
share your Dead by Daylight story. So use #DBD community on social media, and we're gonna keep an eye on that hashtag, and we're gonna make sure to reshare and give you some some visibility on how Dead by Daylight impacted your life and how it created great friendships.
That's amazing. Can't wait to read that. Now, I hear people screaming right now about, yes, but what about in the game? And that's where you come in, Justin. Please tell us.
Well, I'll tell you. So we've got a 2-week period where we're actually going to have this entire in-game event going on. So during this whole period, in every trial, no matter where you are, you're going to find these crown pedestal items appearing.
The crowns,
They're going to pop up, disappear if you're too late to gather them, but if as a survivor or a killer, you can find them, interact with it, and then as a survivor, either escape or a killer, finish your match. What's going to happen is you will then unlock a crown cosmetic for this character. So these are items that are exclusive to this event. The design of them is exclusive for this year, and they're only available on our original characters.
Of course.
So I think this is going to be really fun for everyone to try to collect for their whole inventory of original characters that we created over this, this crazy period of 5 years now.
For real. But that's not all.
No, that isn't. So one fun way we like to celebrate the anniversary in-game is with a lot of confetti.
Confettis are great.
They're pretty fun. So there's going to be a lot of items in the blood web that you can find as a survivor to bring in. And we're talking toolboxes, med kits, flashlights, things that are just going to be fun to use and spread the confetti around. Also, blood point offerings to spread the wealth with all your friends.
Will there be balloons? Will there be animals? Will there be balloon animals?
No, but we have zombies.
Probably one, probably two. The third, you're not getting that one.
All right.
Not happening.
It's okay.
But one fun thing that we're doing this year, and is a big reason why I'm actually here with community, is because anniversary is a very special time of the year where, this is about DBD, this is about the community, because DBD is nothing without all these players that are supporting us, and so we wanted to do something a little different this year.
Yep, so we are reviving the community challenges around the in-game event. For people that were there back in the first year, first anniversary, we had some legendary challenges where the community all got together and unlocked some items in the game. Now, we want to do it again.
God, that was a
So
long
I think
time
that
ago.
was really fun, and I know I've heard players asking that we want to do more stuff as a
Balloon
community. We want to work
zombies.
together. So I think this year we're going to be doing it in a very fun way, because we've got some rewards that we're actually going to give out from these, like an outfit for David King
Ooh.
and another one for the Wraith, both themed after the anniversary with the gold lines and everything. 2 exclusive charms just for this.
I like
one
that
nice
charm.
little cake topper for DBD, and another one as a
No,
little.
never mind. I
body
take it
bear,
back. I like that
which
one way better.
If you know behavior, maybe you know
Naughty
this
bear.
guy.
They know.
He's worth checking out.
Yeah.
So on top of this, there's other really cool things.
Balloon zombies,
but
of
the
course.
question is, okay, how do you actually unlock this? Where do you find out how to get them? And that's all on our socials.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I appreciate the effort, guys.
It's no effort at all.
But what else is there?
So
Whoa, I'm not going
on
to their
top
Twitter
of all
right
this,
now.
because we have so many characters that have actually been created and are loved over this 5-year period, we want to try to find a way to give some out to players. If there's one you've been waiting on, this can be your chance, because during the first week of the anniversary, we're going to give away enough iridescent shards for you to unlock 1 full original character. And this doesn't matter if you arrive, 1 day or 2 days late, because maybe you have homework, there's an exam. No matter when you arrive, even towards the end, you're going to get enough to get one of these characters.
That's awesome. Is that too much, though?
I mean, I don't think we've gone far enough.
Oh my God! Do go on.
On top of that, if you have all these characters, like I know some of our super engaged players do, what we're actually going to do on top of this is something fun with our Shrine of Secrets, which, if you're new to the game, the Shrine of Secrets is a tab inside the store where we have a set of 4 perks that changes every week that you can purchase with iridescent shards. And this is so you don't necessarily have to purchase a character to get their perks, as long as you stay tuned and see what's going on. So for the event, what we're doing is for this entire 2-week period, every day, we are going to cycle those perks. So this is going to happen 7 times as often, and the cost of those is going to be 500 shards less.
That's insane.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I'm
That's
in.
nice.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me and telling people everything that's happening. That's not everything that's happening.
No, that's not
Follow us on
Oh.
social for more. All right, that's a wrap for us. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you so much for all of this. Thank you to the whole behavior team. Thank you to all of our fans out there, content creators. Thank you to all of our partners. And I'm going to say the thing now that you've been wanting me to say for the whole show. PTB is live. You can go
Let's
to
go!
the Resident Evil chapter right now.
We're
So
going.
Go, have fun.
Going.
And I will see you in the fog.
Close.
Oh shit! Funko Pops are coming.
What? You don't just throw that at the end? Anniversary fragments? We're going. PTB. PTB. Update. How long? I must know. Workshop content. Out of here. Pog! The math man just got on. This man is ready. Like what? Yeah, honestly, like what? The last line of it. Oh shit, Funko Pops. What? Are you downloading it? Please tell me you are. Hope you are. You are, okay. 3 gigs. It's actually not bad. Let's go. Big Pog moment. Honestly, the stream was great. Like, I kind of want to rewatch the, whoops, too far. I kind of want to rewatch the, trailer again. For... Here we are. I want to see this trailer again. It was so well put together. Just realized RPD in the back. God, how could they do my girl Meg like that? Throwing her against the car like that. Hentai? What the? That down was kind of slowing down. Bruh, that's kind of funny as hell. You probably just have to restart your Steam. Yeah, that's so cool though. Nemesis, Leon, and Jill. That's honestly incredible. June 15th. Catch me buying that. That's such a cool trailer though. Really incredible.
Fortunate survivors.
Yeah, honestly, it was a great stream. Wasn't as long as last year's, which is honestly a little bit nice, but a little bit sad too, because I know there's a bunch of mobile players that want to know the position that mobile's in right now, and this year that wasn't there. It was only PC and console stuff, as well as Switch too. But yeah, it was a good stream, really good. Meg the punching bag of the game. Meg gets so much hate for no reason. But yeah, you can 100% find me playing the PTB tomorrow. I'm going to totally stream that. And I'm going to abuse the PTB actually as soon as I finish downloading. Or what I could do is, I could do another stream like whenever this is done, and then I'm going to take a bit of a break from the whole playing and watching stuff, and I guess you'll get my live reaction from it. You know, I'm going to do that, yeah. Get my live reaction to the map. Yeah. So, the stream's over, which is nice. It was a good stream. But yeah. I keep saying that, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in about an hour or two for when I stream the PTB.